Yo, what is up, YouTube? Hope y'all are having a beautiful day and welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, so today I got a tier list for y'all. It's a tier list for strictly for bronze to gold, and the characters you should be using to get out of lower elo. And also I got some other tiers in here for like practice, like characters that will be good to like practice and stuff for once he gets a higher elo and stuff like that. But I'll explain everything as I get on those characters. First up, we have Adam Warlock. I think he's a pretty good character. I think he's worth using. Um, Now is he like an insta lock? Definitely not. I think there's much better characters to use, but he does some pretty good. He puts in good damage and pretty decent heals. All right, next up is Black Panther. I'm a little torn on Black Panther just because I'm just gonna put him in practice. I would say he might be worth practicing. I'm not gonna put him in no completely because I do think he can have some value. But yeah, I'll just leave him in practice for now. Like this is a character that you should strictly be, like if you're playing ranked, it should be to practice. It's not should be to grind your way out of low elo. This should just be someone you're using to practice. Black Widow, just why? Like you should not be using her. I don't think I've ever seen a Black Widow really do anything important for a team or just do good at all in general. So yeah, I was just gonna leave her there. Hulk. I think Hulk's pretty good. I would say he's definitely worth using. Um, I'd put him above Adam Warlock too. I think he's pretty good, especially if you have the Iron Man power up. He's really good. Captain America. I'm just gonna say no, just not. I don't think he's worth playing with or practicing at all. When you get out of low elo for higher elo, I don't think it's worth it. There's just so many better tanks. All right, Cloak and Dagger, insta lock. I think she's one of the best healers. She has great defense as well. So if anyone tries to dive on her and stuff, she's very good at staying alive or even killing them. So yeah, insta lock for sure. Doctor Strange, another insta lock. Just one of the best tanks. Super easy kit. Pretty good ult. And yeah, I mean, just good character overall. Groot, I'm gonna put him in good as well. Definitely think he's good. Um, but yeah, I mean, he's like in between practice good because I feel like this is a character you really have to practice to get good at. Um, I'm just leaving him good because if you are good with them, then yeah, he's definitely valuable for the team. I'm gonna put Hawkeye in good. I want to say insta lock. I think people in lower elo don't have the aim to play him as well as people in high elo. So, um, you know what? Actually, I might even put him in practice. Like this is someone you should just be practicing with, improving your aim and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in practice. Hella, I'm gonna put probably an insta lock. Yes, she is another character you um need to aim with, but I mean it's hit scan. Like she's really good, and if you're good with her, you can really carry your team. So yeah, I would say she's one of the best DPS to use. Iron Fist. Like personally, I don't even know where to put this fool. I'm just gonna say no, bro. I feel like there's so many better melee characters. I feel like he's the worst melee character. I just don't think it's worth practicing with them, even for like high elo. Now, if you're really good with them, I guess you could use them in low elo, but I mean, I feel like there's still just so many better options. So I'm just gonna put them in no. Don't even like bother using them. Next, we got Iron Man. I'm gonna put him in good, especially if you have the Hulk power up. He's really good. Definitely worth using. Jeff. I mean, come on, one above all. I mean, it's Jeff. All right, next we got Loki. Loki, I would say he's worth practicing. Yeah, he's got pretty decent heals if you know how to use them right, and he's good at like getting away and playing his life and shit. So, but the thing with him, you just got to remember to heal. So I'm gonna put him in practice. All right, Luna Snow. I mean, that's another insta lock. Like there should be a Luna Snow on your team every game. I mean, her healing's just too good. Super easy to like, easiest character to use. Her stun's good. Just really good character. She can heal herself. All right, Magic. I would say she's probably worth practicing. Definitely don't use her. If like this, if you're like new to the game, you're a beginner, you're in low elo, you're stuck in there. Don't use Magic. Like use one of these other easier characters to use and stuff. Um, that are probably better than her anyways, even if you learned how to use her. So yeah, I'm just gonna put her in. She's worth practicing, but I would definitely wouldn't use her if you're trying to grind out of low elo. Magneto. I think I'm gonna put him insta lock. I feel like I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in insta lock. Yeah, just another really good tank. Um, Good kit, good ultimate. You can just take a shit ton of damage. But yeah, like and for any like insta lock characters, like this is someone you should be at least trying to pick every game. Mantis, kind of the same as Luna. She can heal herself, pretty good heal. She has her stun, which is really good. And then her headshots just do insane amount of damage. But yeah, also insta lock. Moon Knight. I'm gonna put him in good. He's actually grown on me a lot. His ult is insane, and literally wiped the whole fucking team. But yeah, don't really gotta aim with him much if you have his fucking arc thing. Yeah, or Ank, whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah, really good. Namor, putting him in insta lock as well. I just think he's a really good character to have on your team. The turrets are super useful against dive characters. They're good for like any characters trying to flank, help the healers out. Like really good character, a really good hero. But yeah, Namor, insta lock. Penny, I'm gonna say Penny's pretty good for these lower elos. I would put her below the rest of the tanks though. Still pretty viable and useful. Especially she's the problem with her. She's just very map dependent. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna put her in good. Just put her down here. Psylocke. I feel like Psylocke does have a bit of a learning curve on just how to use her correctly. Um, but I mean, I think she's one of the best DPS characters. I'm gonna put her in good, just at the top of good. She's really good, and if you haven't tried her out, you should. And figure out her kit. She's really really good. All right, Punisher. He's another good character. Nice kit, pretty easy to use. His turret super helpful, especially from like stopping people to get to a point or just holding people off. It's pretty good. But yeah, I put Punisher in good, and he's worth using. Rocket. The problem with this is like I feel like people don't use Rocket right. Like, bro, this dude could have the most heals in the fucking game. I feel like people just, especially in low elo, they're just trying to shoot and do damage when he literally does no damage. Um, but like he's a good healer. I'm gonna put him in the bottom of. No, people need to like figure out how to play with them. I'm gonna say he's practice, but he's like at the top or like behind Hawkeye in practice. Like he's worth using. He's just I would use like these other characters before him, like all of these healers before I used to Rocket, in my opinion. Um, this bitch Scarlet Witch. I'm just gonna say no, not really worth using or learning. I know a lot of people fucking love to use her. I get a lot of her in my games, and we always lose those games. But yeah, she is just a no from you, dog. Spider-Man. The problem with Spider-Man is he just takes so much skill to use. He can be useful. He could actually be really good for a team. It's just you have to have a really good Spider-Man for that to happen. And for low elo, like just don't use him. Like why? Just don't use him. Squirrel Girl. I'm gonna say she's pretty good. She puts in a lot of damage. Sometimes she just puts in a whole bunch of damage, and that's it. Doesn't really get the kills and stuff for it, but other times she can literally like fucking carry the team with the KOs and shit. Yeah, she's pretty good, but I'd probably put her like at the bottom of good. Like she'd probably be my last option to use out of all these DPS in here. That's just my opinion. Star-Lord. I don't know about Star-Lord. I feel like Star-Lord should be. Kind of want to insta-lock him, but I don't know. I just can't put him up here with them. I'm gonna put Star-Lord probably right here above Psylocke, man. No. Yeah. Star-Lord's really good. To me, he's a really good character, really good to have on your team. You can fly around similar to Iron Man, but to me, he's like you can put more pressure on that back line. Yeah, I'm gonna put Star-Lord here and good. Definitely, if you don't use him, you should try him out. He's really good. Storm's really good. Her ult's annoying as shit. But yeah, I'm gonna put Storm in insta-lock. Yeah, she's just really good. Definitely worth having. You should definitely, if you're a DPS character, I mean, these three characters right here, you should be playing every game if you're trying to grind out of low elo. But yeah, she's just too good not to use. Thor. I think Thor's another good tank to use. Yeah, put Thor right there. Like he's good, but actually, let me fix this a bit. There we go. Yeah, Thor's good. He can put in a lot of damage. He's really good at going after the back line, just being annoying as shit. Like so, if you expect, but he's just not a solo tank. That's the only problem. You need another like tank, like Magneto or something, or Doctor Strange, for him to even be worth picking. But other than that, he's a good hero. Venom. I like to be honest, I don't know if Venom's better than Hulk and Groot. But in lower elo he is. I don't know if people are just if he's just easier to use. Personally, I've never really used him, so I don't really know his kit and stuff like that. But I just usually when I get teammates with Venom, they're pretty decent. I'll put Venom in good. To be honest, this one I don't really know. To be honest with Venom, but just based off like the games and stuff I've had, I'm gonna place him here. Bucky. So this is character I use. To be honest, in lower elo, I don't know if it's worth using him. He does take a lot of aim. Kind of similar to Hawkeye, but I think he's so good. Like if you learn his kit and like you can, go after the back line with him. You can go after the damn tanks and help your teams destroy those tanks. Like he's just really like he'd be really useful, and then he just puts in a ton of damage too as well. You can get a lot of KOs for your team. I'm gonna put him on top of practice. I just think these characters are a lot easier to use than him, and they'll be better off if you're trying to grind out of low elo. But he's definitely worth practicing. Definitely worth practicing. Wolverine. I wish more people would use them. A lot of people don't use them in low elo. But he's really good. I'd probably put him in practice too. Definitely worth practicing and learning his kit and how to use him correctly. And like he's a really good character. I see in high elo people use him all the time. But yeah, I definitely think he's worth practicing. Probably the best melee character to learn, in my opinion. All right, Mr. Fantastic. I fucking hate this guy. This dude's basically a fucking tank. He just has so many bailout options. I hate this fuck. Like I want to put him in no, so no one uses him. But he's pretty good. He's a good solid pick. Yeah, I put him right here in good. Invisible Woman. I mean, come on. One above all. You know, for no particular reason. All right, but anyways, this is my tier list. These are the characters you should be using in low elo if you want to make it out of low elo ever. These are probably the most viable characters to use. And these are the characters down here that you should stay away from. There's just no point in using them, no point of learning them. They're not going to help you at all if you're playing competitively. Yeah, this is my tier list. You know, let me know what y'all think. If y'all agree, if y'all disagree, if you're mad at me because I put your character and no and why. But yeah, that's my tier list, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.